just on my way to the track this morning. Today's session is supposed to be 1 mile at 6:45 pace and then 12 200 metre repeats at 5:30 pace. 5:40 pace, sorry. So yeah, only problem is I went to the track on Wednesday and with the club and done 1k repeats. Then I took a rest on Thursday. Friday I had hill repeats. Then I was supposed to have 5 mile easy yesterday and then this workout today, but yesterday I done the park run just to see, and went out hard just to see where I was in terms of my fitness for the 5k. So I'm not sure if it's a sensible idea to do, you know, such fast repeats. But then again, I've never really been the most sensible person my whole life, so maybe I should just not worry about that now and just do the session. The other thing is I actually have, yes, as you've seen, new pairs of shoes. My wife surprised me the other day and said, "Bought you a nice pair of trainers," and she just sort of researched them and bought what she thought was a good pair for me. And as you know, wife is always right, so I expect them to be good. No, but in all seriousness, she does research stuff really well, and whereas I, with the opposite, I just jump straight into things. And they were supposed to be really comfortable and a good sort of daily trainer in a way too. Some people could use it for that, so I think that's what I need. It is a super shoe, but they're supposed to be really comfortable. I do have them on my feet. I literally stuck them on there now and went from my house out to the car, and they do feel nice and soft. But we'll go down to the track now. I'll warm up with them and yeah, do the session. So I will see you soon. So warm up time. Do you know what? These shoes feel really good. They're so spongy. Oh. I myself feel quite sore actually, but yeah, let's get this done. I have 1 mile 6:45 pace and then 12 200 metre sprints. It's a bit windy, but we'll be all good. 200 metre sprints with 50 seconds standing recovery. So just going to get into it here now. Legs are feeling not too bad actually, like after considering the workouts I've done this week. I haven't done high mileage, like I'm on 29 miles so far, so I'll probably end up with 35, 36. So here we go. That was 6. I went out about probably about 6:20, 6:30 pace. It was a wee bit hot, so slowed it down slightly, and do you know what, in around 6:40 I actually felt pretty comfortable there. I'm not sure how far I could go at that pace, but like I wasn't gassing out, whereas when I started off, I'm not sure what pace I was doing. My watch wasn't giving me a true pace, I don't think, but it seemed I was gassing out fairly quickly. I must have been down around 6 pace. But yeah, now for the 200s. I'm actually going to change direction because the track's quite slippery on that top corner. So on the 200s, 50-second rest each time. Let's go. So that's that sort of. Tried to run those 200s about between 5 and 5:30 the last few. I'm not sure if I did or not because my watch was playing up a wee bit, but anyway, that's that done. These shoes feel great, I actually love them. I know I've only done like 5 miles in them, but I sent my Vaporflies back just after a few weeks. I was touch and go for a couple of weeks, and I first started using them while I had a cold, and I don't know, I just wasn't sure at the beginning, and I thought I love these, and then I realised just like the squeeginess of them, just didn't really like the feeling underfoot. I'm so, I don't know, kind of too soft, or maybe not too soft, the rubbery, plasticky feel of them I didn't like. But these are super soft shoes, so comfortable. I really enjoy them, so I have to go and cool down now. And then that's it for the day. First time wearing a cap in a long time. My goodness. Place is so dirty. Anyway, yeah, first time wearing a cap in a long time. Just about to go for my run. It's super sunny, which is not normal for Northern Ireland, but it's going to be a sweaty one, and I thought, at least if I wear a cap, it'll keep it out of my eyes. So it's Tuesday morning, it's a really good day. Just out for a wee easy run. I've actually got a bit of a pain in my knee, so hoping I can get through this short run without it getting any worse. I went out with the club last night, I'd done 9 miles in total, and my heart rate was really elevated for the whole run. Like, I just felt really under pressure, but just decided here today. I'm actually supposed to have a track session, but I might do it later. Just wait and see how this run goes. So, the purpose of this video was to talk about having goals when you're running. That's something that I found very important. But to be honest, this video should have been out last week. I started recording like what you've just watched. I recorded over a week ago, and then life just got in the way. Just so incredibly busy last week. And I know, like, you have to just get stuff done, yes. But there's at times for me, work, trying to get running in, family life, sometimes it just gets a wee bit overwhelming. Last week was one of those. So here we are, a week on. But the good thing is I'm getting it done. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about was about having purpose in running. It's so warm here, guys. Northern Ireland, it's not usually this warm. But we do get good spells, which is good. Anyway, having purpose in running. And what I mean is, whenever you have a race set in the future, a goal, you just feel such purpose in your running. And I know this is an internal thing, but like, it really fixes your eyes on the prize as such. Gives you purpose to run each day, hit certain goals or targets, and it keeps you keeps you on form. And not having that after the marathon, to me, isn't a good idea. Would you believe I recorded for about, I don't know, 10 minutes earlier, and I had hit time warp, or whatever you call that thing, on the GoPro, not video, so there's no sound. It's just 5 million pictures of me. Time warp, time lapse. There's 5 million pictures of me running around the road, and that's it. So, I finished my run earlier, done 5.5 miles, 6 miles, sorry, and just decided I had another wee bit of work to do. I had a track session supposed to be in 12 times 400, and I just decided to go and do it. Got to the track, super warm, done 10 times 400, didn't do the final 2. And do you want to know something? Part of that video I was talking about earlier, about saying about getting things done, you know, I remember saying just about getting, not giving up, getting out the door even when you don't want to. It's like 22, 23 degrees, which is not that normal here for here. This is, I guess, a bit warmer sometimes, but this is very warm for us. And I really struggled there, plus my legs are really tired. I've just finished, I've just cooled down, we're all good. But what I was saying, and the purpose of the video, was talking about getting out with a purpose and a plan for your running is so important, because what happens is, well, for me, after each one of the first few marathons I done, I ended up in a bit of a time period where I didn't really, there was nothing to drive me out the door. Whenever things were going tough, I just didn't do as many miles as I should have been doing, and it was just easy to say no. And I know, like, you know, straight after the last couple of marathons I done, I decided, you know, 6 months after that I was to do another marathon, but the problem with that was it was 6 months away and there was no short-term goals, and I think for 1 or 2 months I got a bit lazy and I didn't enjoy my running just the way it was. So this time I was determined after the marathon, no matter what the result, for me to get out with purpose and do something, set a goal. And as you know, if you've watched the previous videos, that goal is really bringing the 5 and 10K times down. For me, I want to try and get them down to in around 17 minutes, which I know is a big ask considering my PB is 19:59. I said that 2 weeks ago, and to be honest, I think on a good day I could have went a bit quicker because I done it on very tired legs. I had a really hard week, and yeah, so getting the 5 and 10K times down is my goal for the next number of months. I'm going to do a marathon next April. It's currently May, so it's nearly a year's time, and you know, we're having a baby in July, so I don't want to be running about for too much. I don't want to have this big training plan with long runs and not to be able to get out on them, because you know what it's like. Well, you may know what it's like if you have children, especially when you have a baby. Like, your wife's very, what would I say, vulnerable. She needs a lot of help. I nearly said attention there. A lot of help, and you know, it just wouldn't be a nice thing for me to be running all those hours, those few weeks of that month. So I want to be able to take it a bit easier. I'll still be doing my runs, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to, like, if you're on a marathon training block and you've got a 20-mile run to do on the Sunday and you don't get it done, like, it really affects me, and you know, I don't want to have to be making those decisions. So at least if it's shorter distances, I can go out, I can miss a day or two, and I can get out just for half an hour, 40 minutes here and there, which will be all good. So for me, that goal has really helped me. And I know I've been happy, you know, I'm generally a happy person anyway, and I've been happy after the marathon because I hit the goal, but knowing that I have a purpose to get out every day and try and get faster has really helped. And for me, that's not one for giving a lot of advice, but I suppose you could call it a good tip for somebody who has came through a few marathons and not had some sort of a plan and purpose straight away. It has really helped me. So if you're just after a marathon and you're feeling a wee bit, you just don't want to get out as much, set yourself a new target, set yourself a new goal, short term and long term. It doesn't have to be big goals, it doesn't have to be long distance, it can be anything really. It can be trying to hit a distance week for a distance per week. It could be making sure you go out, do a certain amount of miles each day and enjoy a nice easy run, get your head cleared. or it could be something like me getting a PB in a 5k, 10k, 10 mile, whatever, or maybe you want to jump straight back into another marathon block. I done that really 3 times in a row there, or 4 marathon blocks in a row, and to be honest I miss, you know, that I'm not going to do one in the autumn time here, but I've got next year. Ultimately I want to get down sub 3. Whether that happens next April or not, I'm not sure. We'll know how I feel closer to the time. But anyway, that was just a wee quick video. As I said before, I was supposed to do this last week. This video should have been out a week ago, but life just gets in the way, and yeah, a week late. I've actually tried to record this 3 times. I know I messed it up earlier. I actually tried it the other day and it was just so noisy with traffic. I actually just quit halfway through. So it's actually a week and 2 days after I recorded the first part of this video. But anyway, have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I need to go and get hydrated. I need some food and yeah, get some more work done for the day.